weekend planned for myself. I'm gonna go over to my boyfriend's house and hang out with him. I just wanna read a bunch. I never remember the names of the actual books, but I just started Crescent City 3. House of Flame and Shadows? Probably. I'm excited to start that. It's 800 pages, so I don't know how long it's gonna take me to read it, but it's way more entertaining than the last book. So I've kind of been flying through it. So I wanna read that. I have it on my Kindle and I have the actual print copy too. And I just reorganized my bookshelf. So as you can see, I've reorganized a bunch of stuff. I just got this book, Kingdom of Fallen Night. I love The Priory of the Orange Tree. So I kept them next to each other because they're obviously in the same series. Got the hardcover of This Kingdom Will Not Kill Me. I need to know when book 2 comes out because I'm so down for book 2. I just got the Unicorn Hunters. These two came in the same order. Really excited to read these. And after I read Crescent City, I want to go to like, I don't know, more serious books. So I'm gonna tandem read The Parable of the Sower, and I got the graphic novel of it as well. So I wanna do both of those at the same dang time. I put all of my nonfiction books, so I put it in my TV console. Here they are, all my nonfiction books. This is also a book that I'm really interested in reading. It's called Picky. It's about how American kids got so picky. And I have my weights down here. I also just got this book, The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy. I'll read that next too. That's cool. It's gonna try to follow me the whole time.
Bruh, that's so creepy.
Yeah, it's baked fresh.
Can I follow the cookie?
Don't follow me. So now to bring your face off this show going around.
You can just look at this thing later.
Oh, you're so right. It's literally running to catch you. That's our next day.
Yeah.
About to go to bed. I'm gonna read some House of Flame and Shadow and wake up tomorrow to go tubing. I'm very excited to go tubing tomorrow. We're going tubing today in San Marcos. 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 Okay, so we went tubing. It was really fun, besides the fact that it rained. I didn't get much footage because it rained so viciously on us. Didn't read it all because it was raining so hard. It was so fun though. I'm really glad that we went. We wanted to do like a trial run before going with like a bigger group of friends, just because like we had never gone tubing in San Marcos yet. So, you know, you just want to see what's up, see how it actually is, see how much it is, see what the cooler situation's like, see what you're allowed to bring, see how strict they are on a lot of things. Like super dehydrated. So I'm drinking liquid IV in here and it's hitting the spot. I'm so dehydrated. I met the alcohol supplier at HEB and she recommended these. They're called Sun Boys and they're spiked coconut water. So they don't bloat you. I get so bloated. If you get bloated, then you know. I get so bloated. And these, they literally have a picture on it. It says no bloat. It says no bloat on it, like literally no bloat. They know. So they have all these different flavors in the pack. I think it comes with like 8 of them. So there's guava, peach, pineapple, and coconut, and they all taste really good. I tried every single one of them, so 100% recommend, especially if you bloat. So I didn't really get to read it all today, except for like last night. I'm watching Curb Your Enthusiasm right now instead of reading. I'm watching a lot of Curb. It's the funniest show ever. So I'm gonna watch that while I cook dinner, and then I'm gonna do a tandem read with the audiobook of Crescent City 3, which will be very fun. So watching the sunset, watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, cooking a good dinner. I'm gonna do meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and balsamic glazed roasted broccoli with bacon because I have bacon in my freezer that I need to use up. It should be a good meal. Should be a good night. My apartment that I live in. I love having my own house. I call it my house. My parents are like, oh my gosh, like you don't live in a house. I live in a house. This is my house. I don't care. This is my house. I'm gonna cook dinner. I'll show you guys what my dinner looks like when I'm done. Bye for now. We got bacon balsamic glazed broccoli. We have meatloaf meatballs. you are a girl living on your own, or you don't have no big family like that, you gotta make meatballs like this, like meatloaf meatballs, because they freeze so well. And then here we have mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes, so fire. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe that I did this. I surprise myself every single day. I really do. I surprise myself, and it's just a wonder. Like, being such a good chef like this, it's crazy. Not everyone can cook like this. Not everyone has that, but I do, and I'm proud of myself. What can I say? Happy Sunday. I'm gonna go on a walk around Town Lake and see what's up out there. I have my audiobook on my phone. I stayed up really late last night reading House of Flame and Shadow, House of Fire and Shadow, whatever, the third book in the Crescent City series. Starting off kind of slow, not gonna lie. Why are Bryce and Nesta just walking around in this tunnel? They've been walking through a tunnel for like 50 pages and it's not entertaining. It's not. I need to get out there though before it rains. That would suck if it rained. I have my water bottle from the hike. I want to finish it, so I'm gonna drink this and listen to my audiobook and try to get more pages through. So far, I think it's been more entertaining. I'm not loving the Therion with Viper Queen arc. I think that just like, I was like, what the fuck is he doing when he was doing that in the first place? Why couldn't he pledge his allegiance to the Fae? That like, why did he have to go pledge his allegiance to the Viper Queen in them? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It just seemed like a very random choice, in my opinion. Rune is being really self-righteous and a little bit annoying. You knew she was a double agent when you met her, and now you're surprised that she's a double agent. That is a little bit annoying to me. I had a hope that Bryce would suspend her little quippy one-liners for just one book. Obviously not. It gives very like Marvel movie, which I am starting to appreciate, honestly. Its Marvelness is quite entertaining. I'm entertained by it. I'm entertained, but what can I say? Honestly, Bryce, I forgive you with your one-liners. It's entertaining me. I'm gonna go get my walk in. I'm gonna put some clips of the beautiful Town Lake in here. I also wanted to say, I don't really love the dramatized audiobook. I know a lot of people love the dramatized audiobook, and I think it's really good, right? Obviously, the performers are doing a great job. I love the music. I love the ambiance of it. It's super great for an immersive read. I like tandem reading with this book and the audiobook on the TV. But the thing about just listening to the audiobook playing is that they don't say the voice tags. So in most audiobooks, they say like, Ethan said, and then they'll say what he said. But in the audiobook, because they have voice actors, they don't say the like name tags before they speak, because you're supposed to be able to like recognize the voice actor's voice and just like attribute that to each character. But in scenes where there's multiple characters speaking at the same time, multiple male characters and multiple female characters speaking at the same time, you cannot discern who is who. It is so difficult to discern who is who. That's my only issue with this, is like, I feel like I have to have the real book with me if I'm just relying on the dramatized audiobook. I wish it was another audiobook, because while I do like the dramatized edition, it's not, I don't think it's enough. I want to try to find like a regular audiobook of it. I doubt that there will be one. All right, they don't have it. We're listening to the dramatized version. Dramatized version, yay, it's so good. What was I even saying? We're gonna get into it. So I'm gonna go on my walk. I'll be back. See you in a minute. Bye. I got back from my walk. It started raining, so I went home. I do like walk and runs, where like I'll walk for a little bit, I'll run for a long bit, then I'll walk, then I'll run, then I'll stop and take pictures. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I'm really glad that I got there when I got there, because you could still see some blue and some sky, and the skyline was still very visible, which was stunningly gorgeous. It was gorgeous. It was just gorgeous. I'm trying to remember what it was like when I first moved here. I feel like I get so used to the places that I'm in. Like, I get so used to my towns and where I frequent all the time, but I think it's so good to just like walk through things with fresh eyes and like remember how grateful you are to be where you are and to like live where you are. So tried to do like a gratitude walk today. So now I'm gonna clean up my kitchen, because my kitchen's a mess. I'm gonna clean, break down boxes, and then shower. I think I'm just gonna listen to music. I don't think I have it in me to pay attention to an audiobook while I'm doing all this stuff. All right, let's start. I also picked up this new book. I'm gonna read it after I finish Crescent City. I feel like it'll be a nice palate cleanser. Apparently this was Hermione fanfiction, which I love, so should be good. Can I say something? I think blurbs are spoilers. Like, to say that something is enemies to lovers is a spoiler, because they were enemies at first. Like, that's a spoiler. I don't know. Like, let's think of an enemies to lover. Like, Can you imagine if you were reading ACOTAR for the first time and they told you that like it was an enemies to lovers romance book? Because now you're reading the first book and you know that like whatever's happening isn't gonna happen, or like you're reading the book and like, or like if someone told you that Shatter Me was an enemies to lovers series, that's a spoiler. The best part about reading those series and like reading those stories is like you don't know, or like if someone told you that the Hunger Games was enemies to lovers, these are spoilers. I've been sitting here reading Crescent City 3 for the past hour and a half. I'm like 20% through and the plot hasn't started yet. I feel like this is a lot of fan service for people who loved ACOTAR, and I'm not an ACOTARian. I'm happy for the ACOTARians. I know that they're probably having such a good time reading this book because basically her, Nesta, and Azrael or whatever have been walking through this tunnel for the past 100 pages, and there's like all these carvings on the wall and they're talking about all their similarities and all their differences. And yeah, if I knew what Nesta and them were up to, I think it would be really entertaining for me, but I just don't. So, not a lot of fun for me while reading this, but I have a limited understanding of ACOTAR from when I read it probably 10 years ago at this point. I think I read the first 2 books all the way through, and I think I got halfway through the 3rd book before I DNF'd and was just like, the story is not for me. Didn't like the first book, didn't like the 2nd book, really didn't like the 3rd book. I was just like, what am I doing this for? Everyone who reads these books loves them. I don't love them. I'm gonna put it down. I'm enjoying Crescent City. I didn't think I would. It has its moments where I dislike it. It's not like so fun all the way through, but it's like a solid 3-star read. I think it's like also very nice to get inducted into this society. I feel like it's almost like when you read like these big fantasy books, or like when you read Harry Potter, or when you read like fat fantasy books where you can really understand like the lay of the land, where you feel like if you were transported in the world, you would know how to survive there. And I think that those sorts of stories have their benefits and they have their downfalls. Like sometimes I'm not trying to read no big old fantasy series, but sometimes I am. And surprisingly, I'm really into this series. Sometimes I just can't put it down, and isn't there something to be said about that? Normally, I really hate dual point of view as well, but I've really been enjoying this part of it, so what can I say? I'm having a good time. My Kindle case is waterlogged from the storm that I was in. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a mark on the case. I knew better than to get a white case, so I don't know what I was thinking, but I think it's cute, like the white and the pink, the juxtaposition. I think it's really cute, so been enjoying it. Been listening to a Michael Jackson playlist on Spotify and just sitting here on my couch reading. I'm like exhausted from being in the sun and the rain, and I went on a run this morning. Really just am using this time to recalibrate and sort of get my ducks in a row and like get everything in order mentally before I work tomorrow. Yay! I've been eating my leftovers. I'm gonna make pad thai tonight though, because who want to eat meatloaf balls all day every day till no one wants to eat meatloaf balls for every single meal. So that's my plan. It's Sunday afternoon, like 1:00, and I'm thinking about Monday. Like I should never do that. I'm wearing this headband. I've been having picking issues with my hair. It sucks. I thought I beat it, but I'm back. Haven't been picking at my hair in years, but something just is causing it. So I have this like fidget thing that I got that I've been really enjoying, that I've been playing with instead of playing with my hair. And wearing like headbands and bonnets and stuff has been really helping me too. I've also started posting on Instagram. I tried to post on my like main Instagram that I've had since I was in the 4th grade, and I was like, nah. I was like, oh my gosh, no. Like I did it. Thank you to anyone who supported that. Just know it'll never happen again, okay? That's never gonna happen again. So I made another Instagram just for like book stuff. So that's gonna be where I'm gonna be posting my content from now on, because it was just like, everyone's so nice too. Like thank you to all the people that I went to high school with, college with, who were commenting like, love this, great job, this is so cool. Thank you guys, but I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that again. I think me thinks that was enough for one time. That was like, I was like sweating. I pressed post and just started sweating. That's not tenable. That's untenable. So we're done with that. We're done with that. Okay, I'm making pad thai for dinner tonight. Even though I just meal prepped a bunch of stuff, I'm just craving pad thai. I'm gonna go over to my friend Madison's house to watch the Love Island finale. Very exciting. I want to do a reading update. I'm on page 258 of House and Breath and Shadow, House of Fire and Flame, Crescent City 3. Let's just leave it at that. I've been flying through this. This book is very Marvel-esque, and I'm enjoying that. I don't know why I'm enjoying this last book so much more than book 1 and book 2. Book 1 had its moments. I think the reason why I like this book so much more than book 1 and book 2 is because her whack-ass friends, Fury and Juniper, aren't in it. They were not her friends. I don't care what anyone says. It was just like, these are my friends. I feel like I should do this for them. I feel like they should do this for me. There's no evidence of y'all being friends. I don't understand why y'all be friends. There's nothing in it that shows why y'all are friends. It seems like y'all don't all like each other. I think the removal of those characters from it, great. I'm enjoying that. I think that the yearning I quite like. I think that's why I liked Bryce and Hunt in book 1 so much more, was because there was like a yearning between them, you know, in book 1. But there's just a lot more yearning in this book than there was in book 2, which reminds me, it brings me back to book 1 of Crescent City. And I enjoyed book 1 so much more than I enjoyed book 2. I could do without Bryce's quips. I think that they're really annoying. And I could do without the constant reminders of how slim thick the fire sprites are. That shit is tired. Bryce's quippy remarks, very annoying. I'm enjoying the new characters that they're bringing in this book. That's all I'll say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm enjoying the new characters that they're bringing in. My favorite part of the entire series, I've said this before, is the Astari. I think the villains are probably the most interesting villains I've read in a while. A lot of people nowadays are afraid to really just dive into the villainy of evil people. Like, all these evil people have to have like reasons why, or like tragic backstories. What happened to just having a crazy ass villain who's just evil just because they can? That's what I like about Crescent City 3. They're evil just because they can. Okay. I can't argue with that. That's the thing. You can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with it. I want to finish this book. Like I said, I want to read the Irresistible Urge to Fall in Love with Your Enemy. I can't wait to read that. So I'm trying to read House of Flame and Shadow like a little bit quicker. One, because I don't want to spoil myself, but I do need to watch a recap of everything that happened in one of Sarah J. Maas's other series so I can understand what's happening in this book. And I think that like, there's just so much in this book that I don't understand because I don't fully understand the lore of like everything that Sarah J. Maas has written, which is okay. I'm not gonna read 13 books just to read this one book of books that I don't like. But that just means that in order for me to fully appreciate what's going on, I need to watch a recap video, which I'm cool to do. I enjoy it. But this is one of the more exciting books that I've read recently. So I'm happy about that. I like to organize all of my ingredients before I cook. I think it just makes the process so much easier. Like, because I have to keep track of the time. I'm gonna go somewhere at 7:45, but have all my ingredients. Literally my sink is empty and I can just get into it and just cook everything up. Hi, hi. I wish there was a way I could tell James Talarico I'm already gonna vote for him and that they should chill with the ads. I'm already gonna vote for you, believe me. Okay, it's okay. I think the worst part about election season is when you already know who you're gonna vote for, but you still have to just like get harassed by all the advertisements. Even though you already know who you're gonna vote for, like, please leave me alone. I went to a cooking class in Austin. I'm obsessed with Thai food. Literally obsessed with Thai food. I love Thai food so much. It's my favorite cuisine in the world. I'm always at a Thai restaurant. And I had tried and failed to make pad Thai thousands of times. Tried and failed to make pad Thai. I finally bit the bullet and paid to go to a cooking class. A local, like, there's a really great Thai restaurant in Austin. It's called Thai Fresh, and they host cooking classes, like, honestly, a few times a month. They're kind of expensive though, but I had to pay for it. I had to. If you knew the amount of money that I've wasted on buying ingredients for pad Thai and pad see ew, and I just like failed the recipe and had to trash everything, you would be appalled. So I felt like it was worth it for me to just like bite the bullet, spend the money, book the class, and learn how to make pad Thai, because now I'm a wizard at pad Thai. I make it all the time. It's delicious. My recipe is like better than restaurants, I think. If you love Thai food, it's like, I don't know why it's so hard to make it at home. All the YouTube videos, you follow all the YouTube videos, you follow all the TikTok stores, and it still turns out like crap every time. You just need a cooking class. You need a Thai lady to be sitting over your shoulder and telling you what to do, because that's the only way you're gonna learn. I lived behind a Thai restaurant when I was in college. It's called Thai Delight, and I would go there all the time. When I graduated, I was like, honestly, I want to just ask them if I can work a shift in the kitchen. I never did. I honestly regret not doing that. It would have been funny. And adding peanuts. This is what it looks like. It's my favorite meal to make. I can't believe I've gotten so good at making it. I just finished the Love Island finale. Trinity for Life, I was so happy that they won. It was just such a wholesome season. Last season, I feel like was literally hate island. Everybody hated each other. That was not Love Island. Every single one of them hated each other. And I just feel like last season was so miscast. Why was Austin on Love Island? I think Austin is just like a perfect example of bad casting. I don't know. I'm not a casting director, but I just felt like from Austin to Ace being literally 22 years old, like it was just miscast. There was no, if you were gonna like just based off of character traits and like what people said their type was, if you laid them all down, there were no matches. There were no like puzzle pieces that were found on that season. I just thought it was such a weird, shaky, influencer island, hate island. They all hated each other. None of them are friends anymore. There's still drama going on now from season 7 of Love Island. And none of it's like captivating or fun drama. It's all just like these people hate each other. Oh my gosh. Watching this season was really cute. I feel like they all like each other, and that's an A in my book. I also just feel like the relationships this season, like if you look at the final 4 from last season, Amaya and Brian. We have Iris and Pepe. We have Nicolandria, and we have I don't even remember. Huda and Chris, who literally broke up on the finale day. Like, there's no competition there. But it was lovely to watch with my friends. And my friends went to the lake this weekend. I did not go because I had business to take care of here. And my friend asked me to be her bridesmaid. Aw, it's so cute. So like there's Summer Fridays lip gloss. There's a little bottle of La Marca Prosecco. It's just the cutest, most adorable thing in the entire world. So I need lip gloss. I was actually in the market for more lip gloss. Hold on one second, let me show you. I love one brand of lip gloss. It's Burt's Bees. Burt's Bees lip gloss is my favorite lip gloss in the entire world. And as you can tell, it's my favorite lip gloss in the entire world. And it's like unavailable right now on Amazon. I don't know when it's gonna come back. So I've just literally been squeezing the life out of these. This one's like, still has a lot left in it. So I've been using the hell out of this one. I'm gonna run out of it soon. God cares about the little things. He heard my prayers and sent me, through my friend Christina, sent me more lip gloss. So I'm really excited to open this up. Let's do a little unboxing. How's that? So obviously we have the little La Marca. I'm gonna put this in the fridge so I can use it later. Oh, she included a little picture of us from the first time we met. I'm gonna hang this up on my fridge. My cheeks were so full, I was so young. Oh my gosh. I look like a baby. We both look like babies in it. There's Summer Fridays lip gloss and Jet Lag eye patch. It's perfect for traveling for the engagement party. I'm really excited to try this lip gloss. Everyone says Summer Fridays is the best. Let's see it. I'm gonna send her a picture of my lips like this and say, thank you, Tina. Thank you, Zena. Wow, it's huge. I really needed this, guys. Oh, it's light pink. That's lovely. It feels fabulous. I really like it. I think it's amazing. Wow, I really like it so much. Anywho, I'm gonna end the vlog here, and this will be my first time editing a vlog, so wish me luck, but hopefully you'll see it on the internet sometime soon. Bye, hope you have a blessed day. Stay grateful, stay kind, stay lit, stay fabulous. I don't know what else to say. Bye everyone, see you later.